Mulan, evil characters, and gender equality. The villain of Mulan was the only one who did not judge Mulan based on her being female. Mulan comes out of an extremely gendered, patriarchal world, but her role in saving China within the story paves the way for greater equality and inclusivity for women. However, while the characters that are considered good take time to accept Mulan as an equal because she is a female, the characters that are evil within the story accepted and hated her right away, judging her based on her skills, not her gender. Shan Yu was the only one that did not treat Mulan or see her differently because she was a woman. Shan Yu only saw the skills of a warrior. Mulan, to him, was a worthy opponent, and Shan Yu's hatred for her was not diluted by societal gender conventions that aimed to ostracize and restrict the realms women could operate within the story. When Shan Yu was originally going to attack Shang, thinking that he was the one that attacked him on the mountain and his army of thousands of men, Mulan throws a shoe at him and puts her hair up, showing Shan Yu that it was actually her. Now, Shan Yu doesn't say, "But you're a woman," or judge her skills based on her gender. Rather, he says, "The soldier from the mountains," with the same level of hatred. He then proceeds to attack her. Her skills make her an equal even if Shan Yu hates her. This contrasts heavily with the conveyed good characters of the film, who condemn Mulan to exile and practically death by leaving her on the mountain in the snow in the middle of winter because she was actually a woman. That's cold on like so many levels. Despite the fact that she came with the honorable intention of protecting her family, her skills do not make her actions acceptable for the traditional community she comes from. Of course, the opinions of Shang and her friends change over time, but it takes the Huns coming back and them facing a life or death situation to bring them all back together again. Perhaps this is reflective of how change comes from crazy situations that requires people to work together. But it is interesting that those considered evil accept Mulan as she is, while the others do not right away. This could also potentially be commenting on the nomadic civilizations in ancient times that needed everyone's equal input in society for their communities to operate, so more egalitarian approaches of living were not only accepted, but expected. Moreover, Han women actually enjoyed greater freedom in their society. They could join the army, fight, choose their husbands, and sometimes even hold positions of leadership. Moreover, this also highlights the role power and structured societies play in trying to control minorities and other groups as a way to control and maintain their own power. The emperor's advisors' attitude towards Mulan and the law that actually banned women in general from fighting in the army symbolically represents systems that benefit from constraining the role of women that they can play in society, that lead to women finding ways to gain control and power within those patriarchal structures. An example of this is a matchmaker in Mulan that is able to enjoy her relative autonomy by benefiting from a system that requires women to bring honor to the family, through socially beneficial marriages, of course. And she finds women that are quiet and submissive and socially rewards that behavior. The interesting thing is that the matchmaker herself does not necessarily convey those qualities. But because she's perpetuating the needs of patriarchal cultures, she's able to do as she pleases with relative freedom. This is not to say that the Han army is perfect, without flaws, or that the mainstream society Mulan comes from is perfect. No, they're both seriously problematic, but they are complex, and so are the social conventions and people that Mulan interacts with. What this teaches us is that life is complex, and so are these characters, and sometimes villains can teach us a lot about society. So until next time.